Today's Valentine's Day, and I'm trying to get this video done to show people about how I'm getting screwed over real bad. This is 2019. So I'm looking at this bill, and it's regards to something I had done 2 years ago, approximately two years ago, roughly. So I'm looking at this thing, and let me try to find it. Hang on. Okay, so I don't care who knows my stuff because everybody has bills, whatever. So, okay, here's the amount that I'm showing. I'm trying to get it to focus. I have an old phone, so give me a minute. It's not really used to. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's the amount. Okay, so this is the interest rate. Everybody's interested about the interest rate. None of my interest. I'm not interested in interest rates. Okay, none of my interests doesn't interest me for interest rates. So anyway, I don't know where they're pulling this out of their butt. This 26.99%. Somehow they're just pulling out of their ass. Here you go, buy. That's just wrong in the head. So anyway, and I'm looking at this first one. That's the second one. This is the first one. So it says 3 years, $43. Now, how the hell do you find that to be with that? And they're saying something about savings $525. Why would I want to do that when it's overly paying for the bill? And I'll show you the reasoning. Okay, this is my math down here. And I did with calculator, wherever the... Okay, it's underneath the papers. So anyway, 1,052 and 0.41. So, and that includes the interest, you know, because they keep saying, it doesn't include that. Yes, it does, because it says right there. And they want to screw with me, so whatever. Two people I've talked to, they don't understand. One person doesn't want to help me. The other one is there's a lady from this place that owns the stuff, I guess. She's some kind of manager. So I said 36 divided by this number here, 1,052.41. Right, like, you know, I'll just show it here so you just know, because I'm not writing things down, because I'm, you know, this is a printed out thingy. So that's 1,052, and then to divide that by the 36. So, and the number I come up with is 29.23. And and I even asked the person a couple times already if that percentage, this 26.99, if that's, where is that? I'm trying to get it on the phone thing. If this is fixed, you know, like set in stone, and she says yes. So, there's no reason, absolutely no reason, why this should be $43 for 3 years. When you divide the information up and all that. I explained it to my mother. She could totally understand. She used to work in accounting. I used to work in billing. So, you know, we totally agree. 29.23. And that's what they're going to get. Now, if they up it, I don't know, because I can't get anywhere. I've called my dentist, and I called the people's that, you know, the top person from this place. So, I don't know who else to talk to. I mean, I ain't no lawyer, but I can certainly do math. I'll just tell you that much. And this is how much they're going to get. 29.23. You know, this is just wrong in the head. And we've been paying this off, you know, for a couple of years now. My mom says, well, I've been overpaying $203, and she did the math, or I'm sorry, 208 too much. And, you know, I know this is all writing and all that, but I talked to her about that. So that's how I figured. This is taken away from food and all that kind of thing. 26 point whatever percent. Oh, you signed a contract. Oh, gee. Well, I don't remember it being written in the Bible that if you sign a contract, you're going to be screwed the rest of your life. It doesn't say that. Okay. I don't see anywhere written in the Bible that says that. If you guys, want to, write that down somewhere. 26.99% interest rate for how many years? Does it say that in the Bible? No, it doesn't. Absolutely not. So these people are Crispian. They really are. They're Crispian. So I don't like it. I mean, some of that stuff I believe in, but let's just leave it at that. So anyway, I'm gonna say that, like Jesus paid 26.99% interest rate. I think not, folks. I really don't. So I will pay it. It's just the fact that they're not gonna get what they wanted. And I wrote a letter saying I'm absolutely disgusted. People are starving out there. They're trying to they're homeless people's out there and all that. And I know that. I bet we're kind of a nice dress, me and my husband too. We're not, we don't have the cables and all that. I just have a cell phone. I don't have all this other junk. And to get rid of it. Why? Because we don't have enough food. We don't have enough, rent and all that. Housing, rent, water. Water bills are insanely crazy. And I don't know. I'm doing my best here. So it's like, and they still don't want to bend over for that stupid interest rate. Plug it in more. That's how I see it. But they don't even want to bend on it. My dentist, nor these people. My mom's like, that's disgusting. I'm totally disgusted because my dentist made me kind of do it. He's like, Well, and I told him the reasoning. I said, the reason why it's so much, he's like, oh, yeah, well, you should have paid it off. Oh, really? Well, where's the money for it? That's what I'd like to know. But then, he's crispy and me. And it's kind of upsetting, and it makes me kind of cry. I was crying all day anyway about all those other crap. And thinking, well, maybe I'll get somewhere with somebody on the higher ups. And this is something called Care Credit. Okay, this Care Credit thing, if you actually have one, and they said, oh, it helps pets and your dentist and eyes and all that. But what they don't tell you is the fact of the matter is, if they're wrong in the billing, they don't correct their errors. They won't correct their math mistakes and all that. I think some computer's doing it for them. But if they did it, if they actually wrote it down somehow with the calculator right here. You got a calculator, figure it out. Seriously, that's what you should do. Instead of, relying on computers or whatever the hell, prints out or whatever. Oh, gee, that's right. No, it ain't right. Somebody has to know these things. I used to be in billing for 5.5 years. My mom was in accounting for, I think, about 20 years. So we both agree on that $29 thing. But if you guys have something going on with your bills and all that, be sure you're not getting screwed over. But even if you are getting screwed over, they're not going to agree to it. But I wrote them a letter. I said, I'm absolutely disgusted. This shouldn't happen. This just shouldn't happen. If your dentist can't, says, oh, gee, you have a cap, well, maybe he can work with you, but they don't. Oh, here's a carrot, okay, bye. That's how they treat you. And that's how I've been nice to everybody. But you know what? When it comes down to this kind of thing, it's wrong in the head. I just want you to know, there's a dentist in the Trenton, and I don't know, maybe I should drop his name, but I'm not sure, because it's like, well, you can't afford the over 1,000 or whatever, so maybe you should just sign up for this. But I'm gonna, they don't tell you about the interest rate. They'll tell you it's 26. What was it again? Maybe it's different for everybody, but this is mine, 26.99, right there. So I think these dentists should be like, you know what, we're gonna work with you, but they don't work with you. They don't say, well, pay so much, pay so much. When you see them again, all that. They don't do that. It's like they should, but they don't. Maybe that's how they should work it, instead of making you crispian. But people are crispian you. And this, by the way, this bill here, I'm not in this state. Now, where is it? Trying to find out. Well, anyway, I don't know if it says, but it is from Florida. So, and I'm in Michigan. So that's just, and it's a P.O. box, by the way. And these people, they're probably like, golfing in the sun and the fun. We're in, right now it's snowing out and it's really cold, and people are trying to, survive with, food and all that. At least I am. And I know some folks in like really poor areas trying to make it out there. They're actually, in Flint, they have to like walk to get their waters and all that. Detroit has to do the same, and they're worried about the stupid interest rate. And that's what makes me upset, because I think about those people and they don't really care. All they want is their money. It's not about money. It's about helping other people out. And 2 people already said, "Oh yeah, well we can't help you." Well, that's really sucky, because you know what? I've been doing my best to help everybody else, and I don't get a piece of anything in return, and it's sad, because I do my best to work things out and being honest and all that, and that's an honest thing. But I guess people don't want to be honest. Are they enjoying being dishonest? That's what I'd like to know. But that's how I feel about it, and I have to make a video, because the fact of the matter is, I don't know if anybody will, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's not right in the head. I'm doing the math, I'm like, wait a minute, why the hell are we paying more? More. That's all people want. More. People aren't going to be happy unless they have more. Well, I think these people should be fired completely. And maybe give us a little something back in return, because this ain't right. 3, 4, 5 years. How many years are going to pay? Till we freaking die? I don't know. My husband works outside all day, all night. He's kind of a jerk, but at least he pays the bills and brings the food home, and once in a while maybe he'd be nice to me, but I shouldn't have to put up with that, but I don't want to talk about it. It's just the fact of the matter is, there's more crap in this world than just, this interest rate. I'm looking at other countries right now. I'm looking at other things going on around there. People are lucky to even survive at this point, to be honest with you. They're in other countries trying to survive and make it out there, and they're worried about the stupid interest rate. Really? That's so freaking petty. It's insane. This is why America sucks. This ain't making America great again. It's making it sucky again. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. And if these people gave a crap, they'd actually change it, because they don't. And they don't really care. And I'm trying to make a point here by saying, this math here is correct. But nobody wants to see it that way. So it's really sad. I wouldn't screw people over like that. And I don't care about I think that what it really comes down to is they're stupid, Hang on a second. They're what's that thing called? The stock markets. I think that's really what it comes down to is their stock markets. They don't want to see it crash and all that, and they want to make more money. And I kind of hope this place goes down. This place, this Care Credit place, now they take payments at the Walmart, and this is what the bill thing says now. But it's been going on that for a couple months. I really think that people should be, looking at it, at whatever, if they got one, seeing if they have the same errors on theirs that I do on mine, and do the math manually instead of a computer thing. And mine is wrong, but I had never seen nobody else with it. So, it says for your pets and your needs and all that. But if you're having a problem with it, I don't know. I talked to the head chick and I didn't get any further. Interest rate, interest rate, interest rate, interest rate. That's all they talk about. It's like, well, it's not my best interest for your stupid interest rate. And that's my 2 cents. But I'm just totally miffed. I had a horrible day today, and I got to deal with this bull crap. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been trying it as nice as possible. It's just the fact, and they won't even bend. And that's just really shitty. So, I'm going to end this on a sour note saying, I never got anywhere today. So, it's really sad. Okay, bye.